Johnny, the jolly jester! Woo! And this is where I practice the beautiful art of gesturing. This is the castle where I live. Although not in the posh bit, in the servant quarters, which I'll show you a little bit later on. And this is where I act. This is where I tell hilarious jokes that make everybody laugh. Would you like to hear one? I said, would you like to hear one? Okay, first joke. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dino snore! Get it? Okay, I'll try another one. What kind of tree fits in your hand? What kind of tree fits in your hand? A tough question. A palm tree! A palm tree! Get it? Tough crowd. Okay, what else do I do to entertain? Juggling! Okay, juggling. Want to see some juggling? Okay. One hand. What do you mean only one? Want to see two? Two. Oh, yes. Two. Ooh. What do you mean only two? Three? Thank you. Maybe a little bit of work needed on the juggling, but overall, a great jester. Never had any complaints. One other thing that I do to entertain is pull the funniest faces in the land. I haven't started yet, so I don't know why you're all laughing. I'll show you my funny faces. Beautiful, aren't I? That always gets them laughing. Okay, excellent. If you think you could pull any funny faces like me, why not send them in? We could all do with a laugh here in the great kingdom of Kendry. But do you want to know a secret? I actually dream of not being a jester one day. And my real dream is to be a knight, slaying dragons, saving damsels in distress, riding off on horseback, and being Sir Johnny of Kendry. Yes, I dream of being a knight.
Help! Won't someone save me from these terrifying creatures?
I will. Mario, my nemesis.
My hero! What a brilliant, strong, brave knight you are!
That's right. Come here. I see they kept you well fed in captivity.
Sorry, was I drifted off there into a dream? And of course, I want that dream to become a reality. And so I train hard every day to be a knight. And I would like for you today to join with me in my night aerobics. So everybody please, on your feet. I'm going to give you some night aerobics to do. We're going to do it to some music. And the first one is riding a horse. So get your horse, shout your horse, come here. Okay, here it is. You need to get on the horse. I'm going to start with a nice gentle trot, one way, and then the other, and we'll increase the speed. Ready? Go! Nice, gentle trot on horseback. Very good, very good. Oh, it's a lovely sunny day. Yes, horseback. And now we gallop. Faster. Faster. Faster, and it becomes a sprint. The horse is going too fast. Okay, excellent. Well done. Get off the horse. There you go. Thanks, horse, very much. Next thing we need to do, when we slay the dragon, we will get out our sword. So we're going to do some sword fighting. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha we need to play a little bit of defense, so we need to get out our shield and defend ourselves. Ha! 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 Well, the attack's behind me. Ha! 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 Great, sometimes the enemy's far away, so we need to get out. Our bow and arrow. Practice our bow and arrow. Pew! 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 One more. Pew! Okay, next one is we must catch the damsel who's in distress. So, like this, and then catch the damsel. Catch the damsel. Save me, save me. I will catch the damsel. Catch the damsel. Catch the damsel. Excellent. Very well done. Two more. Two more. The first is this. We must bow for our queen, for our king. We must learn to bow. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. I said there's only two. There's actually three, because we're going to go jousting next. So you need your horse again. Horse! Come here. Thank you. Get on the horse. Jousting. Same idea as horse riding. But this time, we're going to smash someone else off their horse and go fast with a big paw. Ha! Like this. Ready? Ha! 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 Ah! One more. Ah! And then, of course, the final one. One day, we will kneel before Our Majesty and receive our might. We need to practice. Kneeling. Yes. Get that sword. Touch those shoulders. One more. Arise, Sir Johnny of Kendry. Oh yes, and that is my dream. No more living in servants' quarters. Ah, I said I was going to show you around, didn't I? Would you still like to see him? Where I live? Okay, follow me.
This is my study, where I do all my important paperwork. In here is somewhere very special, where I do a lot of my best thinking. This is my lounge, where I love to relax and watch some of my favourite jesters in action. Ah, Mr. Funny, one of the greats. All jesters have hobbies, and mine is gardening. Broken. All good jesters need a balanced diet, crisps, and a grass sandwich. After a busy day's jestering, I just simply love to relax in the garden. Cheers. And this is where I sleep. Night night.
Here I am, just chilling outside of the castle. And there's someone else I would love to introduce you to. Here is my good pal, Douglas. Say hello, Douglas. Good lad. Now each week, I am going to be ever so generous and give one of you the opportunity to spend a whole week with my mate Douglas. You can take him off to the park, you can read him some stories, you can eat your tea with him, have lots of fun together. Here is what he's been up to with me this week.
Here's Douglas enjoying some football in the garden, helping out making the tea, reading stories. Oh, there he is on the toilet. Douglas phoned his nan, helped put out the bins, did some colouring, and sat and had a cup of coffee with Dougie.
Well, Douglas has had a great week, but I think next week he's going to have an even better week as he spends the week with, drumroll please, the Pearson family. Well done, guys. Hope you have a great week with Douglas. Looking forward to seeing the photos of all that he gets up to next week. Off you go, Douglas. Okay, next we are going to see me complete an incredible challenge. Ooh. Each week you've got the opportunity to win some points if you can guess how the challenge finishes. So, this week, say hello to my little jester trainee. Hello. There he is, he can look after Douglas. As I was saying, each week you're going to have opportunity to win some points, and this week you have to guess how many times I can get around this most dangerous obstacle course in 1 minute. Let me walk you through it. I have to get through the Pillars of Peril, the Cave of Carnage, the Hero's Hoop, across the smelly, slimy, stinky swamp, down the super slide, and then finally cross the bridge of badgers, as the badgers lie in wait to eat me if I fall off. So, how many times in 1 minute can Johnny, the Jolly Jolly Jester, complete this course? This is all part of my night's training. Will it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times? We'll see. Let me set my stopwatch. 1 minute. There you go, proof. Starting now. I go through the Pillars of Peril, through the cave. That's not enough. The Hero's Hoop, over the swamp, down the slide, over the bridge. That's 1. Through the pillars again. Through the cave. Pick up my hat. Through the hoop. Oh, yes, I lost the hoop. I'm falling in this one. Down the slide, over the bridge. 2. Can I get another one in? Yeah. Hat. Hoop. Oh, swamp. Slide. Bridge. Pillars. I'm going for a 4. All my training's been worthwhile. Can I get 4? 4. Oh. 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 There we go. Johnny, the not so jolly jester, the very tired out jester, managed to do 4 complete. If we could turn that alarm off. 4 complete circuits. If you put 4, you get 10 points to your total. Let us know on Facebook or by email how many points you got, and we'll tally them up and see who the winner is at the end of the 8 weeks of the Kingdom Quest Holiday Club. I'm going to go for a lie down. We're going to check in with the stable hand, Jim.
Hello there. I'm Jim, the stable boy. It's my job to look after all the knight's horses here in the kingdom and to clean up their stinky stables. It's a messy job, but I don't mind because I hope that one day I will get to clean out the king's own horse. I would love to meet the king. Do-do-do-do! I bring good news. The king is coming here to meet you, Jim, the stable boy. The king is coming here. Hooray! That is good news. But wait, I'm so dirty. I can't meet the king like this. I'm covered in horse poop. I need to have a wash so that I'm ready for the king. This is terrible. I tried to get clean, but I don't have a clean shirt. I can't meet the king like this. What am I gonna do? I want to meet the king so much. Do-do-do-do! I bring good news from the king. He has sent you a clean shirt to wear upon his arrival. With this clean shirt, you'll be ready to meet the king. Oh, that is good news. Please tell him thank you so much. That's better. With this clean shirt, I'm all ready to meet the king. Oh, hello there. My name's Holly and I'm a herald in this kingdom. It's my job to bring news to all the people of the kingdom with my trumpet. Do-do-do-do! Over the next 8 weeks, we're going to have a lot of adventures here in this kingdom, and we hope that you have a lot of fun with us. But we are really here to bring you good news. Do-do-do-do! Good news about another kingdom. A better kingdom. A real kingdom. God's kingdom. The Bible tells us all about God's kingdom and his wonderful king. So every week on our kingdom quest, we're going to listen to the Bible to find out what this kingdom is like, who the king is, and how we can be part of his kingdom. So let's listen to the Bible now and see what we can find out on today's kingdom quest. The part of the Bible we're going to listen to is written by a guy called Mark. Mark loved writing about God's kingdom and God's king. He starts by telling us about a messenger sent from God to bring some good news. Do-do-do-do! See if you can see what the good news is.
This is the good news about Jesus Christ, the Son of God. It began just as God had said in the book written by Isaiah the prophet. I am sending my messenger to get the way ready for you. In the desert, someone is shouting, "Get the road ready for the Lord. Make a straight path for him." So John the Baptist showed up in the desert and told everyone, "Turn back to God and be baptized. Then your sins will be forgiven." From all Judea and Jerusalem, crowds of people went to John. They told how sorry they were for their sins, and he baptized them in the Jordan River. John wore clothes made of camel's hair. He had a leather strap around his waist and ate grasshoppers and wild honey. John also told the people, "Someone more powerful is going to come, and I am not good enough even to stoop down and untie his sandals. I baptize you with water, but he will baptize you with the Holy Spirit."
Did you hear what the good news is? It's a bit tricky, so let me read you the first bit again. It starts like this. The beginning of the good news about Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of God. The good news is about Jesus. And who is Jesus? He's the Messiah, the Son of God. Messiah is a Bible word, but it just means God's chosen king. And so the good news that Mark wants to tell us is all about God's chosen king, Jesus. In fact, the whole Bible is good news about God's chosen king, Jesus. Mark says that God sent a messenger called John. John was like the herald, the messenger, who came saying, "Do-do-do-do! God's king is coming!" If you could meet anyone in the whole world, who would it be? Your favourite footballer? Your favourite singer? Someone off TV? Maybe the Queen? Imagine if you got a phone call saying that that person was going to come to your house to meet you. That would be good news, wouldn't it? Well, let me tell you, meeting Jesus would be way better than meeting any of those people. He is the maker of the universe. He's the one that put the planets in space. He can do miracles. He knows you better than anyone else in the world knows you. And he loves you more than anyone else in the world loves you. And so when John, the messenger, said, Do-do-do-do. The king is coming. It was the best news ever. Now, this all happened a long, long time ago, around the time of the very first Christmas, when Jesus first came into the world. But later in the Bible, Jesus says he's going to come again. We don't know exactly when, but we do know that one day every person will meet Jesus. But there is a problem. We're not ready to meet Jesus. We're all mucky. We're not mucky on the outside like Jim. We're mucky on the inside. Now, I'm not saying that you've got dirt on your insides. No, I'm talking about what's in your heart. I know that in my heart there's a lot of bad stuff. The Bible calls it sin. Sin is when we say, shove off God, I'm in charge, no to your rules. It's when we think, I want to be in charge, not Jesus. I'm not going to believe in Jesus because I want to make the rules. I don't want to listen to him. I want to be king instead of him. The Bible calls that sin, and it's in all of our hearts. King Jesus looks at our hearts to see if we're worthy to enter his kingdom. And none of us are worthy. We're not ready to meet Jesus because we're all mucky with sin and we can't make ourselves clean. But remember, the message about Jesus is good news. Did you hear what else the messenger John was talking about? He was telling everyone about the forgiveness of sins. And he was baptizing people in water. That means he was dunking them in water as if he was washing them clean. That sounds quite weird, but he was showing people a picture of what King Jesus was coming to do. King Jesus came into the world to wash us clean, not on the outside, but on the inside. He came to wash away all the sin in our hearts. He came to forgive us for all the ways we've ignored him and tried to steal his crown. He came to forgive us so that we can enter his kingdom, God's kingdom. That is good news. All we have to do is accept his forgiveness. Like how all Jim had to do to be ready to meet the king was put on the clean t-shirt that he had given him. When we let Jesus forgive us, it's like putting on this clean t-shirt. We will be ready to meet him and to enter his kingdom. It's good news. The king is coming and he's offering forgiveness. The question is, are you ready? Have you asked Jesus to forgive you? Have you let him wash you clean? If you haven't, you can do that now. You can pray to Jesus and say, Jesus, I know I don't deserve to enter your kingdom. Please forgive me. Please wash away my sin. And he will. It is good news. King Jesus is coming and he's offering forgiveness. There is a lot of bad news in the world right now, with coronavirus and the lockdown. So I thought it would be a good idea if we learn a song to help us to remember this good news about King Jesus. If you can learn it, and send us in a video of you saying it or singing it, we will send you a prize. So see if you can learn it.
Messiah, the Son of God. Whoa. everyone, and welcome to our Kingdom Quest Craft Corner. I've got a couple of helpers with me today. This is River and this is Jared. And today we are going to make some shields. Hopefully they're going to look a little bit like this. Well, if you want to make a shield of your own, these are the things that you are going to need. They're going to pop up on screen now. Some plain paper, a pencil, some pens, some glue and some scissors. And if you want to make your shield extra strong to use it, you can need some cardboard to stick it onto. I've used a bit of a shoebox and the back of a pizza box. So if you've got those things, then you're ready to go. Well, the first thing that we need to do is to draw a shield shape on our piece of paper. I'm going to show you an easy way of doing that. We're going to take our piece of paper and draw a line down the middle one way and down the middle another way. I'll pop a little picture on screen so you can see what it looks like. And then at the top, I'm going to do some little shapes down like this to be the top of our shield. And then I'm going to draw a big loopy line from the bottom of one side right up to the top. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Hopefully you can see on screen exactly what that's going to look like for you. And that is going to be the shape of our shield that we're going to make today. Now you can make your shield look however you want it to. So you can draw something that you really love. So River is going to do a unicorn on hers. I think I'm going to put some sunshines, maybe the seaside, because I'm looking forward to my holidays. And Jared's going to do some decoration, 4 different decorations in the corner of his. So come back in a minute and see how we've done. So we've just finished doing our shields. Let's show you. So now what you need to do is cut it out or get a grown-up to cut it out for you. We've cut out our shields and we've glued them onto some cardboard. The next bit, if you want to use them as a shield, is to put a handle on. So we've got a nice thick piece of cardboard, and what we're going to do is we're going to sellotape it on the back to make a handle. We're just going to fold it around like this and then put some sellotape on to hold it tight. We've stuck some handles onto our shields now, so it's time to go and do a battle. Well, we hope you've really enjoyed making your shield craft, and I'd love to see pictures of what you've made, so please send me a picture to our email address and we'll try and show it to everybody next week. Well, we'll see you again soon in the craft corner of the Kingdom Quest. Bye! Bye!
That's all we've got time for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week for another week on the Kingdom Quest Holiday Club. I am Johnny the Jolly Jester. See you again soon. Bye!